Well, back guys to Fog Entertainment. We're here with episode 5 of season 1 of Outer Banks, and this one is called Midsummers. And basically this episode we kick off straight away, and we've got JJ gets bailed out of jail with his dad. He also got a talking to the woman for Prison Break, well, like season 1 Prison Break, and like obviously, when he made up that story to the guy a few episodes ago, like, oh, my dad's going to beat me if I didn't do this, like, obviously there has to be a truth to that, or else the guy wouldn't have bought it, so he must know that his dad does hit him. But then his dad gets him into the car, and he just fucking, he levers the fuck clean out of him. I mean, like, we're talking, like, 5 digs, and then they get back to the house, and he's blasting music, his dad's fucking screaming at him. He attempts to kill his dad, but he can't quite pull the trigger, like, obviously these ones are like portrayed as like 15, like 16-year-olds, and you know they're not exactly all built like Brock Lesnar. But if this was me, right, I'm 20, right, but I've always had a very strong mindset, and you know, and I don't know what the real term is, like belief or whatever. But if this was me, I would have fought back. Now I get it, the guy's 16, he's not as big as his dad, but you know, even though. I mean, I guess people, I mean, I know he did try to kill him, but I guess in some weird way people wouldn't want to fight back, you know, it's your family. But if it was me, you know, getting battered by an abusive alcoholic bastard, I would have just laid the smackdown with him. I'd have fucking battered him right there and then in the car, but then again, riding, you know. But basically, meanwhile though, we've got the whole Midsummers here. Sarah doesn't particularly want to go with Topper. She wants to end things. She wants to be with Big John B. Meanwhile, John B, he's getting closer to the truth here. Basically the location of it. And then we've also got Pope, who's working at this midsummer thing, and we've also got Keys working at this midsummer thing. Meanwhile, the black policewoman, who I do not remember her name, looks like she's done some sort of deal here with somebody that's a bit dodgy by the looks of it. You know, and that is the bottom line there, and I'm thinking that's actually John B's dad for some fucking reason. I don't really know why, but yeah, who knows. But yeah, then we get like the whole stuff at the Midsummers, and it's like you see Topper shout over to Sarah when she had like the secret meetup thing here with John B, but they kissed. It's like he was looking right at it, but yet when he's confronting her about it, he's not really like, you know, and then he follows him later that night, but we'll get to that later on. Meanwhile, JJ, he was the one that actually got the message to Sarah. Then he gets basically battered by Rafe and a few of the other jobbers. But he manages to take it out, and it was pretty funny seeing them basically Key and Pope just go with him. Because we're the Rogues, man, we're the Rogues, man. The Crows, brother. And then basically this whole master plan, they're not too happy that Big John B's including Sarah Cameron in it. But he's like, I'm just using her, but you can click, he's not using her, man. You both will love each other, brother. And then we get like the whole showdown. She manages to get the map that her dad gives her, and then we've also noticed here that her dad has the compass. What's going on here, brother? Testify. And then we get like the big meet up with John B and Sarah. They kiss, like, we're going to come out with this. But then Topper's followed them to the top. They get into a bit of an altercation, and big man Topper pushes John B, who then falls. I mean, it was a fair height, like. And then basically they get help. Key sees here that like Sarah legit does care about him, and then her dad, not Key's dad, Sarah Cameron's dad, he basically like says in the hospital, I'm now your legal guardian. So is this like incest here between these two or what? Not really, but kind of at the same time, but no really. And that's how the episode ends. But with this guy, her dad, I'm feeling like it's keep your friends close, but your enemies closer sort of gimmick. But anyway, guys, that'll do it for this episode of Outer Banks. I'll give this one a 7 out of 10. And until next time, peace.